Hi everyone, this Ladylike video will be your guide to making a bed in 3 simple steps. Making the bed is a great way to display your care for your surroundings, which reflects the elegant care and respect you have for your amazing self, and this is the key to elegance. To make a neat and cozy bed, we will need a fitted sheet and flat sheet, pillows of your choice and pillowcases to slip them in, 2 bed coverings of your choice, and an optional throw blanket if you prefer. Let's begin with the first step, placing the sheets. We will be covering the mattress with the fitted sheet, and then the flat sheet will be layered on top. The difference between the fitted sheet and the flat sheet is the sides of the fitted sheet are completely elastic, which allows them to slip easily over the corners for a tighter fit around the mattress. Let's begin by taking the fitted sheet and simply spreading it over the bed. Then we're going to match the corners of the fitted sheet with the corners of the mattress, and this will make sure we are placing the sheet the right way before tucking it in. For a secure fit, find a corner of this fitted sheet with the tag sewn inside, and match that corner with the bottom left corner of the mattress. And starting at this bottom left corner, we are going to pull the corner of the fitted sheet over the corner of the mattress. Be sure to pull it taut, tucking the edges tightly beneath the mattress and then smoothing it out with your hands. Now let's move diagonally to the next corner and repeat. An easy way to do this is to lift the corner slightly as we go to tuck the sheet in as well as possible, and then repeat for the remaining 2 corners. After we have secured the fitted sheet, next is the flat sheet. Now the flat sheet is the first covering placed over the fitted sheet. However, it is completely optional. If you do choose to include the flat sheet, it's very important that we first find the side that has the large hem. This is the side of the sheet that will be placed at the head of the mattress. Lay the flat sheet down by aligning the large hem with the head of the bed, and then stand at the foot of the bed and spread the flat sheet out evenly. From there, make sure it is centered so the excess material hangs evenly over both sides and the foot of the bed. If one side is longer, gently pull the sheet on the shorter side to even them out. How far you pull the flat sheet up is completely up to you. It can be brought all the way up to the top of the mattress, or a small space can be left between the top of the sheet and the head of the bed. The important thing to keep in mind is to ensure the top edge of the sheet is even with the top edge of the mattress. The sides hang down equally, and there is plenty of extra material at the bottom. After the flat sheet is placed evenly on the bed, we now have the option of tucking it in to keep it in place. This is completely optional, so if you prefer to simply leave your sheets hanging, feel free to skip this step. One way to keep the sheets in place, yet still have easy access into the bed, is to tuck in the flat sheet at only the foot of the mattress. This can be achieved by gathering the extra material at the end of the bed and tucking it neatly beneath both corners at the foot of the mattress. From here, the sides of the flat sheet can be tucked in as well or left hanging. It is completely up to you. Choose what works best for you and your comfort. Now it's time to add the bed coverings. For the second step, choose a blanket, quilt, or duvet according to the climate and season. Once you have selected your bed covering of choice, lay it on top of the bed evenly across. Remember to smooth the edges as you go so it hangs evenly over both sides. Next, the covering may be pulled higher or lower on the mattress depending on your preference. And just as a flat sheet, we have the option here to tuck and fold the covering neatly wherever it seems necessary, or simply leave it hanging. It's all up to you. Now, depending on your personal preference, a second bed covering may be layered on top. Whether you choose a quilt, comforter, duvet, or other bed covering, lay it down over the bed and spread it out, making sure it is centered so it hangs evenly over both sides. Then smooth out the bed covering so it lays as flat as possible, and this is a great way to cover any hanging edges on the sides if the blankets and sheets underneath are left untucked as well. Another option we have is folding the bed covering down to create a neat and inviting look. Starting at the top of the bed, we can fold the top of the covering down to leave just enough room to place the pillows, and then do the same with the other coverings and sheets underneath. And as always, remember to smooth out the sheets and covers as you go to keep them neat, which is the key for a cozy bed. If you'd like, you may also add a throw blanket as a final layer and for temperature flexibility. Layering the covers like this also makes it simple to transition the bed in between seasons. You may keep the extra blanket extended on top or neatly folded at the end of the bed, and this gives you the option to adjust the bed to your ideal warmth. So when it's cold, you can easily pull the blanket over and then fold it down if it gets warm. Remember, how exactly you make the bed depends on what looks and feels best for you. Now that all of the covers are on, we can finalize the bed with pillows. Piles and piles of extra fancy pillows are not necessary. Remember, simplicity is elegance after all, so choose however many pillows feel best for you. What is most important is to keep our pillows tidy and well protected, so let's first place them in their cases. One way to do this is to first take the pillowcase and turn it inside out. Next, find the side of the pillow that has tags. Now place your hands inside the pillowcase and grab onto the corners. With your hands inside of the pillowcase, match the corners of the pillowcase with the corners of the pillow on the tagged side. Then flip the case over to fall onto the pillow and pull it down to cover the pillow entirely. And we can repeat this for any other pillows we have that need to be placed in a pillowcase. Once all of the pillows are in their cases, arrange them at the top of the bed in any way you'd like. For a neat and polished look, place the pillows with the sides with the open flaps of the pillowcase facing outwards. This way, when the pillows are placed next to each other, the seams of the pillowcases will be lined up at the edges. The pillows may be layered by propping them upright, or they may be placed flat on top of the bed and then tucked under the covers. Remember, there's no special rules to follow here. These are all simply suggestions, so feel free to fix up your pillows in a way that works best for you. And great job! You have now made yourself a neat and cozy bed in 3 simple steps. Remember, this is simply a guide, so feel free to adjust these steps to your own comfort and preference. This way you may create and enjoy a simple yet comfortable atmosphere by displaying your elegant care for your amazing self and the space around you. Thank you so very much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you all have a lovely day.